I'm pretty sure that by the title of this video, all y'all know what this means. Yep, Mama-than more gripes. So, I gotta mentally prepare myself. Before we begin, I've gotten some more information and I need to clear two things up. The first thing, it's not properly clarified, as I found out after making my last video, which blew up. It's not properly confirmed if Desmond is a drug addict, but once again, just like the Winona's lesbian thing and the other sexualities thing, everybody is saying something different and speaking like it's the truth. So it's been really difficult for Mama to do her research. So, yeah, as of right now, whether or not Desmond is a drug addict, as written by Taco and FAZA, is up in the air. But I would really love it if he wasn't, because we don't need to add more kindle to the fire. Do we, Taco and FAZA? Do we, Taco and FAZA? No. No, we don't. Especially since you already turned him into a violent asshole, so yeah. Praying for the not being a drug addict thing. The second thing that I want to clear up is that it's been confirmed by Nefast, the former main artist of Project Eden's Garden, that Jet is bisexual, and in a non-killing game scenario, him and Mark as a couple would have worked. Jet ski shippers, we have won! Happy days! Now, if we could get a straight, pun unintended, answer for the rest of the sexualities, that would be great! Mama's tired of this yo-yo, thank you very much. But yeah, those are the two things I wanted to clear up. One, it's not confirmed whether Desmond is a drug addict or not, even though people have been saying this shit like it's confirmed. And two, Jet's bisexual, so jet ski shippers can live. With that being said, let's move on to the gripes. Gripe number 1. And I just want to clarify that this is not just a gripe for me. This is a straight up trigger. Winona being ableist. As someone who has faced both racism and discrimination, this is disgusting. Why? What went through your head when you decided this was a good idea? What the fuck were you eating? Or smoking, or what is this? Is this genuinely to strike up some kind of... Is this genuinely... Were you trying to make a statement with this? Or were you just being edgy? Because you made a black character an ableist who enjoys profiting off of disabled people. And not just a black person either. You made the Native American character an ableist who enjoys profiting off of disabled people. Are you mental? Why would you do this? Because again, one, this is a harmful racial stereotype, and two, Native Americans have already faced enough harm to their culture and their way of life throughout history, and are still suffering that to this day. And you decide to make this character that is supposed to be a representation in the cast for a culture that should be treated with more respect. You take that kind of representation, which, if done right, could actually mean something, and you decide to fuck it all up? Why? Why? Why would you do this? This isn't even bad. It is wrong. It is disgusting. And I don't think, if this project continued with FAZA still being in the team and without being discovered, and Taco and Saze still being in the team, I don't think I would have been able to stomach the rest of Project Eden's Garden, especially not this. This is absolutely vile. This is vile. I am absolutely disgusted in this writing choice. And the worst part is that, for me, it makes her being possibly lesbian even worse, because it feels like to me that Taco and Saze added that in after making her an ableist who profits off of disabled people to try and say, oh, she's lesbian, to try and save her character after writing her like that. You know what I mean, right? How some people make or kin characters who are genuinely terrible people and then just go, oh, they're gay, to thinking that that'll make it better. This isn't even a gripe. This is genuinely a trigger, and it's upsetting. Like I said, I am someone who has faced racism and discrimination, so I wouldn't have been able to watch the rest if we continued with this story. Absolutely not. And if this is how I feel as a white person, imagine how not only Black people, but Native Americans feel about this. Imagine how they feel if I feel this strongly about it. This is genuinely disgusting. Gripe number 2, and this is the only other gripe I have for today. Grace being raised by gangsters. Now, this could work if it were a different character. But in chapters 0 and 1, you added so much complexity to this character. You added so much complexity, making fans think that there is something more. And then you just go, she was raised by gangsters. This isn't wrong by any means. Like I said, this could work, but that's all you got? After everything we were shown of Grace, after the clear layering of her character that we were supposed to see, this is all you can produce? She was raised by gangsters? Really? That's it? No. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This is just straight up boring. It feels like you're... You know how they promised that these characters would not be tropey, and promised not a double death in Chapter 3, and promised no buff characters would be dying in Chapter 4, when they literally killed Ingrid in Chapter 4? At this point, I am convinced that Taco was just straight up lying. I am convinced that Taco and... I am convinced he was just straight up lying. Just straight up lying to our faces. He fulfilled on like a quarter of the promises, and then the rest he was just like, screw it. They're not gonna notice anyway. Oh, we notice, buddy boy. We notice. And especially compared to Eva, this feels like an absolute nothing burger. This isn't even something that invokes anger in me at all. This is just boring and disappointing. But yeah, that's gonna be all for now. If I find more, you'll know I have. You'll know I have. Oh boy. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. And once again, I want to remind everyone, do not forget about the petition against FAZA. Remember, sign it and spread it everywhere so that the people who can sign are able to. We need to make sure that this man can never touch another child ever again. Don't let him get away with this. He needs to be stopped. Thank you for listening. Much love. Goodbye.